All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai. Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Bahasham, Rakah Kadash. I give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone and to our brothers on the highways and byways teaching His truth, and to our sincere brothers and sisters learning this truth and supporting this ministry. Shalom. I tell you what, the scriptures are so beautiful, right? That's why the Bible is called, another name for a Bible is called the Book of Life. Whatever we living in, the way we live, the way we eat, the way we drink, everything that we do in this life is in the scriptures, right? And it's our guide. The Bible is our guide for living in righteousness. Right, I have this article that came out about 4 days ago, where this elderly man killed a burglar, obviously because he tried, that burglar, right, attempted to break into his property, and obviously found the person living there, and he protected himself and he killed him, right? Now he was taken into prison, right, into custody, and questioned, but obviously further on they had released him. And the caption is, "What are the rights in tackling burglars?" Now, I'm not sure what is according to the rest of the world, but according to England, right, according to England, I'm going to read it, what it says. Right, so it says, police have been carrying out forensic searches at the scene where an alleged burglar died. The arrest of a man over the death of an alleged burglar has reignited the debate about the person's right to defend their home. So what are those things? According to the government, a person in England, Wales, Northern Ireland, right, so I don't know about the rest of the world, using reasonable force to protect themselves or others if a crime is taking place in their home. This means that in the heat of the moment, they can use an object as a weapon or stop an intruder from escaping by, for example, tackling them to the ground. What constitutes reasonable force is not defined by law, but if a person did what they honestly thought was necessary, well, nobody would know, only the Most High knows that, right? So it's their word against theirs, right? Well, the other person's dead anyway. Honestly, let me read that again. What constitutes reasonable force is not defined by the law, but if a person did what they honestly thought was necessary at the time, then there would be a strong evidence they acted with the law. Okay? So obviously you've got two types of law. You've got the righteous law and you've got the unrighteous law. Okay? But Yahweh Ba'asham Yahshai is a righteous law, and that's where you find it in the scriptures. But a person could be prosecuted if they carried on attacking an intruder after they are no longer in danger, or if they plan to trap someone rather than involve the police. Right? The Crown Prosecution Service advises its prosecutors to ask if force was necessary and reasonable in the circumstances. Okay? So I'm going to read in the scriptures what is the best thing to do. Okay? All right? Because there's a little bit more to that. Because what they said here, but a person could be prosecuted, okay? Right? So that's like premeditated, like afterwards, right? If they carried out an attack on intruder after they were no longer in danger. Now let me read the scripture here and break it down here, okay? To my best ability. So this is Exodus 22, verse 2 to 4. Exodus 22, 2 to 4. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten, you know, obviously breaking up, like if you're breaking into a house, right, for example, and be smitten, and when they say smitten, they mean like be hit or wounded, he die, there shall be no blood be shed for him. Okay? In that circumstance, right? So basically, you are forgiven if you protected yourself. If the man comes in your house in the night, right? Well, they could break your house in the daytime. But let's say if they break your house in the night, and you're protecting yourself, and you strike him, and it kills him, that is okay. Okay? No blood is on your hand. Okay? But there's going to be a different blood in your hand, right? If the circumstances change. Okay? So it's all, don't get me wrong, thou shalt not kill. We know that. But if you have to protect yourself for any circumstance, and you know, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yashai, is seeing everything and watching everything. The angels watch everything. So they know what is what. Okay? But there's a different side to it, where the blood will be on your hands. Okay? So it depends on the situation. Verse 3. If the sun be risen, upon him there shall be blood shed for him. For he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. Okay? Verse 4. If the thief be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, whatever goods he stole, he shall restore double. Okay? So let me tell you something, right? Let's say, for example, you see that intruder coming into your property, and then you for example, you kill him, okay? Because you're protecting yourself. But if he gets away, okay, right? The other situation, if he gets away now, okay, and you see him again the following day, that situation has changed, right? You could approach him, but you cannot kill him. Say, oh, you stole this, you stole that, and you're going to swipe him and kill him. Now, that is unlawful, right? And according to the scriptures, the blood will be shed upon you at that time, okay? So, the scriptures show you the righteous side of things. Although we know we don't want to kill a person, right? But if the situation changes the next day, right, when the sun rises, okay? So the man got away, right? And for some reason you saw him now, you saw him in the city the next day, and you know 100% that for sure that was the person. You cannot strike him and kill him there, because the blood will be on your hand, okay? So there's a difference. So I just wanted to bring up that, because you know how the scriptures goes deeper into it. You know what they said there, yes, you know, we could understand that, but it goes deeper, because you have people that because obviously I'm adding to it here via the scriptures, right? Where it changes. okay, the following day. What they're saying is according to that time, right, at the spur of the moment. Okay? But some people would take it further and plan for that person. If they saw that person, or they might even know the person, they might plan for that person the next day. So the next day comes, right? Because for example, if, you know, I'm sorry for going on and on, but if the intruder came in and knocked you out and stole your goods, right? And obviously you became conscious again, and you remember what the person looked like, and you saw him in the city the following day when the sun rise, no, you can't attack him and kill him, right? So there's a difference, okay? So I know I might have not explained it correctly, but you know what I'm trying to say, okay? We shouldn't be killing anyway, but that's why I'm saying the scriptures, it just says it all. It gives you the thorough meaning, the thorough understanding, the thorough explanation. Okay? That's why we must always go to the scriptures. Do things all through the scriptures, because that is of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Well, I hope that you did understand and you was edified. And Shalom. Tawada.